Hi guys, welcome back to Living Waters Kids Church. It's Easter Sunday. I hope you guys had lots of fun this morning, eating lots of chocolate. Let's get started with today's video. We have a special surprise guest this morning. Hi, it's Annie. She's gonna hang out with us today. So I hope you're excited. So today is Easter Sunday. So, does anyone know what happens on Easter Sunday?
For those of you who don't know, Jesus rose from the dead today.
Yeah, so on Good Friday, we celebrated Jesus sacrificing his life for us, and he went and he died on the cross, and today is the second half of the story where we get to celebrate because he's back to life, and he's come and he's reigned victorious over all the bad stuff that we were so sad about. So we filmed another fun story for you, and let's watch it now.
Happy Easter, friends. It's so nice to be here with you on the most important day of the whole year for us as Christian people. So I'm really excited to get to be part of the best story in the whole wide world. It's our Easter story. Today's Easter, and we celebrate that Jesus died, but it doesn't stop there. God made him alive again. And this morning, we're going to remember that first Easter a long time ago. And we're going to learn about what happened that day. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. It was still dark. Jesus had died and been buried on Friday night. And now it was very early on Sunday morning. Jesus' friends were sad. They missed Jesus. They wondered, how could this have happened? Didn't Jesus come to save us? Wasn't he the king that God had promised? How was he going to bring God's kingdom now? This was not what they were expecting. In Jerusalem, there was a garden, and in this garden was a tomb, a special place to put the body of one who had died. This tomb held the body of Jesus. When Jesus died, his friends took his body from the cross and put it inside. A huge stone was rolled in front to close it. Just before sunrise, on that third day, God sent an earthquake and an angel from heaven. And the angel rolled that huge stone away. While it was still dark, Mary Magdalene walked quietly along the path until she reached the tomb. I bet she was feeling very sad as she walked. But she did not find what she expected. The tomb was open. The stone had been rolled away. She didn't know what had happened to Jesus' body. She ran to tell the others. They've taken the Lord out of the tomb, and I don't know where they've put him. So Peter and John started out for the tomb. Both of them were running, but John got there first. Stooping to look inside, he saw strips of linen lying there, but he didn't go in. When Peter got there, he ran right in the tomb. He saw the linen and also the face cloth that had been wrapped around Jesus' head. It was not with the other linens, but gently folded off to the side. What could it all mean, they thought? For they still did not understand that Jesus had done what he said he would do. And what was that? Rise from the dead. That's right. So they turned and went home. But Mary stood outside the tomb crying. And as she cried, she bent over to look into the tomb, and you'll never guess what she saw. she saw 2 angels dressed in white seated where Jesus' body had been. And they asked her, "Woman, why are you crying?" "They've taken away the body of my Lord," said Mary, "and I don't know where they've put him." Mary's heart was so heavy, and she continued to cry. Then Mary turned to go and saw a man was standing nearby. She didn't know who it was. "Do you know who it might be?" "It might be Jesus." But Mary doesn't know that yet. Okay. The man said, "Woman, why are you weeping? Who are you looking for?" Mary thought the man was the gardener, so she said, "Sir, I'm looking for Jesus. Did you carry him away? Tell me where you put him, then I'll go and get him." And then the man did something very special. He spoke to her by name. "Mary," he said. And in that instant, Mary knew it was Jesus. She cried out with joy, "Teacher, teacher!" And she fell to her knees in front of him. And Jesus said, "Don't hold on to me, for I have not yet ascended to my Father. Instead, go, tell the others who believe in me that you've seen me alive." Jesus was doing something so important. He was ascending to his Father, but he stopped halfway to see his friend Mary because she was so sad and she loved him so much, and he loved her enough that he stopped his important business to have this visit with her. So cool. Mary was so happy she had to share the good news. So she ran to tell all her friends. "I've seen the Lord," she cried. "I've seen him. He's risen. Jesus is alive." And it seemed to her that morning that the whole world was singing for joy. God had kept his promise. What was wrong had now been made, that's right, it had been made right. Darkness had been replaced with, that's right, light. And sadness with joy. Death with life. Nothing would ever be the same again. Jesus is alive.
What a cool story. Did you like the story?
I like this story.
I love that story. It's one of my favorites because we win. So who doesn't like to win? It's true. Now it's discussion time. We have 2 questions for you, so I'll put them up on the screen. You can pause the video, talk to your family, talk to your friends, talk to your pets, whatever you want to do, and then me and Annie will give our answers to the discussion questions as well. Question number 1. How do you think Mary felt when she first went to the tomb to visit Jesus' body? Annie, what do you think?
Well, she was visiting a tomb, so she was probably quite sad and missing him.
Yeah, Jesus was one of her very best friends, and he saved her when she was feeling lost and alone, and so they had a very special bond, the 2 of them, and so she was probably feeling really sad that she had to go and see where he was buried because he died. That's probably a really sad thing. Question number 2. How do you think she felt when she got to go tell all the disciples that Jesus had risen from the dead? Annie, what do you think?
Well, she was probably very in shock still.
Yeah.
That she realized that he was alive and probably super, super excited and confused and being like, where do I go? Like, which way? Even though you know which way, but she's just so, like, confuzzled on what she wants to do.
Yeah, she was probably so excited, but, like, also kind of didn't register what was really going on. Like, imagine one of your very close friends dies and then you find they didn't actually die and they're back. Like, that's something crazy that you really gotta wrap your head around. And so she was probably feeling a little confuzzled. So this has been our Easter Sunday discussion, story time, hangout, chill sesh. Thanks for chilling with us. We have a fun coloring sheet that's in the description box down below. You can click on the link. If you can't find the link, email me. I will send it to you that way. We will have new videos every single Sunday at 10 o'clock. So when Big Church is posted, we will also be posting on this YouTube channel, The Kids Church, so you can come watch it after or during, whatever you want to do. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We love you all. We miss you. We can't wait to see you when we're back together.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Love you.